Want to know 5 things that will help you become a lot better overnight? Then stick around. Hey, I'm Dylan Joseph, soccer trainer and #1 best-selling Amazon author. To increase your skills, learn how to overcome average performances, and boost your soccer self-esteem, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. Tip number 1, yell for the ball, don't call for it. Demand the ball, don't ask for it. This tip is a little bit of a cheat code because the more times you get the ball, that means the more opportunities you have to actually build and grow your skills because you're getting more touches on the field. The person that doesn't yell for the ball probably gets half as many touches, even probably less than that, in a game than the person that's always constantly yelling for the ball when they're open or making that run. Yelling for the ball tells the person with the ball that you're there and you're able to be passed to. Also, it increases the person with the ball's confidence in passing you the ball over someone else. Additionally, yelling for the ball will actually boost your testosterone slightly so that you're actually stronger, quicker, faster, and have more endurance for the next little while after you demanded that ball. Imagine you have the ball and you have 2 teammates, teammate A, teammate B. Teammate A, he maybe does a hand motion, maybe, hey, pass, something like that. Teammate B actually goes and yells their head off, ball, ball, ball. They're demanding it, they're yelling at you, telling me, give me the ball right now. Which player are you more confident in actually doing something with the ball? And which player are you more confident in passing to? Tip number 2, take an attacking touch. So, an attacking touch is not a touch that only goes towards the other team's net. Instead, an attacking touch is simply a first touch in any direction away from your body and away from pressure. This touch will give you a ton of time and space to think, dribble, pass, and even shoot. Seriously, this one tip helped me become a much quicker soccer player even though I'm not a fast runner. And could you give this video a like? So you may be wondering where to take your attacking touch. Well, tip number 3 is make sure you're constantly having your head on a swivel and you're always looking over your shoulders, especially as a midfielder or a forward receiving a pass from someone further back on your team. This gives you a mental picture to decide what to do even before you get the ball. A mental picture makes it a lot easier to make a plan of 1 or 2 steps or maybe even more of things that you're gonna do when you get that pass. For example, say I look over my shoulder and I don't see anyone there, I look over there, I see someone on that side. Well, when the ball's played to me, I'm gonna fake like I'm gonna take it into them, miss the ball last second, and I'm gonna push it out in the other direction because I looked, because I know I have space there, and it'll be easy for me to tack up the field because of it. Tip number 4, explode after doing a foot skill. For the longest time, I felt that if you did a soccer skill well, that skill in and of itself created all the space for you, and I'd have a ton of steps between me and them before they'd come sprinting after me. In reality, a foot skill is only trying to buy you some space, whereas when you go to push the ball and then you explode and accelerate after it, that's what really buys you all the time. For example, when you perform a body feint, your goal is to fake them out and thinking you're going in one direction, but you step by the ball and you push and explode in the other direction. Whereas a several-yard push past the defender and sprinting after the ball is truly what beats them. Tip number 5, keep your head down on shots. This keeps your form together and avoids you from pulling your shoulders back so that you blast the ball over the net, because most goals, about 60% in a game, are scored in the lower third. So whether it be the corner, or in the middle, that's where most goals are scored in a game. And with keeping your head down, it actually makes it so that you're more focusing on your body angle, form, follow through, versus when you lift your head, all you're focused on is where that ball goes. So if you look up, there's a good chance that your body twists a little bit on that follow through, and now instead of a shot to the far post, it's too wide or it's at the goalkeeper and an easy save for them. To avoid missing out on additional tips that will make you a lot better overnight, make sure to grab Soccer Training, the first book that I wrote and published in the Understand Soccer series, available in the link in the description below. So subscribe to avoid missing the next weekly video on the top 10 tips for forwards. And click here for the video on soccer drills to do at home.